Hi, it's Vlad. Today I want to talk to you about a great way to relax in these not so great times. So, around 10 days ago, I stumbled upon this movie called Grounding. And when I saw the thumbnail, 2 feet on the ground, I was like, I have to see this one because the thumbnail was super intuitive. I knew it was about some sort of connection, reconnection, our connection with Earth. And I was like, let's give it a whirl. So I put on my shoes and headed outside. I'm recalling the voice of the main documentary character in my head. Our shoes are interfering with us. Yeah, sir, I'm thinking to myself. We're not living our lives to the fullest, and one of the reasons is probably this one. We're not fully connected. Then, I stopped. I'm at the gate. I'm slowly walking through the forest, thinking about all those benefits of grounding I heard about in the documentary. Improved circulation and overall well-being, diminished anxiety, increased focus, and the ability to concentrate. Reduced pain in bones and muscles. Decreased chance of catching a cold or getting inflammation. And the one that caught my attention the most, normalized circadian rhythm. I don't remember when was the last time I went to bed before 2 a.m. So at this point, I'm taking off my shoes and I'm thinking like, oh my god, something's gonna hit me. But really, it was overcast, everything was super gray. And in the movie, they highlighted actually that you should not do this if it's overcast or if it's about to rain or if it's about to get stormy. But I'm taking them off anyway. No audible thunders at this point yet, so clear sailing so far. These shoes are heavy. Not until this point have I realized that actually. As I'm allowing myself to dive into this long forgotten experience, I can already feel the pine needles stepping into my feet. The moisture from the ground getting in contact with my skin and that prickly sensation combined make this experience quite unique. So, the basic hypothesis behind grounding is that the Earth contains free electrons, and these free electrons can reach the body when it is in direct contact with the ground. Those electrons act as antioxidants to neutralize certain compounds known as reactive oxygen species, also known as free radicals, which in excess can damage the cells. But how can you take the most out of your grounding session? Well, find yourself a nice tree. Then, put your back against it. Let your whole body be in touch with the tree's crust. Your feet are on the ground, of course. Close your eyes and put your hands onto the tree surface. Take a deep breath in. Hold it for a good second or two. Then gently exhale. Again, a deep breath in. Exhale. Repeat this as many times as you want. Just try to avoid hyperventilation. That's why we need to take a short break between an inhale and exhale. Try to become aware of your breathing. As you're consciously breathing, you can slowly shift your focus towards the crust. What's that texture like? Is it rough? Or is it soft maybe? Is it warm? Or is it cold? Is it wet? Or rather dry? Breathe. Breathe and feel. Since this is just a demo of how one grounding session can look like, we're gonna make a pause here. Another relaxing session with your feet on the ground can be done in a crouching position. In this one, we're trying to focus on 5 things that we can see, 4 things that we can touch, 3 things that we can hear, 2 things that we can smell, and 1 thing we can taste. Look around yourself. What do you see? I can see pine needles, trees, some stones, a bird, a nest. My feet and my hands can feel the ground, a bit of mud, leaves, and pine needles. I can hear the birds chirping, somebody cutting a tree in the distance, the wind blowing outside a forest. I can smell the earth and the air. I can taste some black tea from around 30 minutes ago. I've grounded for 10 days straight. What I can say is that it feels good and relaxing. It's like a natural tranquilizer to me. I feel regenerated and refreshed after each session. My mind gets quieter and I feel more focused when I get out of the forest. I still struggle with falling asleep though, but there are some noticeable changes when it comes to getting up in the morning. My body feels lighter and more rested than usual. I want to keep on grounding. This is something that my brain, my heart, and my body are in love with. I hope that by devoting myself to this, my sleeping schedule will eventually go back to normal. Throughout the video, you probably asked yourself, what if I don't live near a forest? Don't worry, my friend. You can ground in the basement of your house. While grounding at home, we're looking for tiles or concrete. Please avoid rugs, carpets, rubber, plastic, metal, because they can stop the electrons from getting through the surface and penetrating your skin. You can ground on the road as well. Make sure you find one without cars if possible. If not, you can subscribe anyway. Here on my YouTube channel, you will find useful videos on different topics related to living a better life. So guys, that will be it for this one. I really hope you liked it, and I hope that you found it interesting and inspiring. And if you did so, please like it and subscribe. Thank you and see you next time. Bye!